Well, 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 isn't it an exciting day? P20 on my right, P20 Pro on my left. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Double unboxing. Twice the unboxing love. I'm super stoked, as you can tell. Now, I'm just going to tell you because I cheat, because I looked already in the boxes, so I know the colors I'm getting, and I know that these devices might be pre-production because I don't think it's got all the accessories in the box. But hey, when you get devices from PR for free to play with for a while, you don't complain about such things. You just take it, okay? You just take it. So, let's start with, I don't think I can do them at the same time. Like, I don't think it's going to work. I'm going to do one at a time. Okay. Take a breath, because I'm super stoked about this. Okay, let's start with the P20 Pro, shall we? P20 Pro! Huawei P20 Pro! P20 Pro! P20 Pro! Oh, God. Triple camera. Triple camera. Huawei. P20 Pro, serial numbers, bunch of stuff, made in China, blah, 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 6 gigs of RAM, 128, and this is where you know I didn't get the one I wanted. Black. It is not the twilight colored one. Oh, so sad. But you know what? Screw it. I'm happy anyway. Wait, what's on the back? Nothing. Just a bunch of logos. All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. There it is. It's a phone. It's black. Not very exciting so far. All right, let's just take that out. It's black. It is black. It has a camera. 3 to be specific. Oh my God. Leica. And I love this landscape setup. There's some text here. I don't think the camera can resolve it. But yeah, very shiny, very black. Now, this is why I think these are pre-production. There's no protection on the glass of the back. Like nothing for me to peel. Peel, I want to peel. There is still the screen protector in the front. You see it? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it there around the notch. Actually, no. Wait, no. It doesn't even have a screen protector. I'm wrong. I thought they had the screen protector. So, yeah, I'm not sure where these came from. They're definitely not new in the box, as it were. Anyway, let's continue unboxing, shall we? I'll get to the phone in a second. There's a divider. And then there is... So in here, I'm pretty sure what's missing is a TPU transparent case, like basically a protective case. I don't know why it's not in there. And the SIM removal tool right here, nothing in the back. Then there is a European charger, as you'd expect. Now this is the same charger we get in the US, but with European prongs. It's a fast charger. It's proprietary to Huawei. And if you use this charger, you'll charge the phone fast. Remember, there's no wireless charging. USB Type-C cord. You can see the Type-C connector there and the Type-A connector here. And then there is a set of earbuds, which are USB Type-C because there's no headphone jack. And then you've got the headphone adapter, which is probably the same as on the Mate 10 Pro. All right, so that gives us an idea where to start. Headphone adapter, earbuds, cable. That's it. I mean, that's all there is in the box. This for a second, because my connectivity is kind of bad right now. I don't know why, so I'm going to try to fix it real quick. I'm still here. Just have a look at the phone. It's beautiful. You love it. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why my connectivity is... But apparently it is not doing so well. So there we go. Hopefully this will improve. It still says there's no data. So I'm not sure what that means exactly. Now it says it's bad, so maybe it'll improve again. Anyway, so as you can see, I can set this up now if I want to. But man, this screen is gorgeous. And there's the notch. The evil notch. And I love the earpiece. Check out the earpiece. There it is, the earpiece. And the 24 megapixel front-facing camera, 1 micron pixels, f/2.0. Now you can remove in software this notch. And then, of course, you know, we can continue. But I'm not going to set it up right now. So let's give you a quick tour. So in the back, you've got 3 cameras. First of all, well, you have this really nice landscape orientation to all the writing. And then you've got the Huawei, you know, logo, the Leica logo with the details about the lenses. And you got a flash and color temperature sensor, monochrome lens, RGB lens, telephoto lens. The monochrome lens is 20 megapixels, f/1.6, pretty much the same as before. The color lens is a 40 megapixels, yes, 40 megapixels, f/1.8, and it can use all kinds of trickery, including pixel binning, to improve low light performance. That's its strength. So it's an 1/1.7 inch sensor, which basically means that if you bin 4 pixels into one, they're 2 micron pixels. And then the third one is an 8 megapixel f/2.4 telephoto lens with a 3-time optical zoom. That's it. And together they make amazing things happen. This is a fingerprint magnet. I barely touched it. It's already covered in fingerprints. All right, so that's the cameras. I've talked about the display in the front, which, as we know, is a 1080p display, OLED with a notch. I've talked about the cameras and stuff. There is a fingerprint reader in the front, which is kind of weird because it gives this phone a chin. There's rounded corners, which is nice. I would have liked the fingerprint in the back or under the display, but that was not meant to be. All right, so in the sides here, left side, volume rocker, power lock button. On the bottom, you get the speakers and the USB Type-C port. This is a nice little matte aluminum finish. On the right side, you've got the SIM tray, which is, unfortunately, does not have a micro SD support. So double nano SIM, but that's it. And the infrared transmitter and secondary microphone on top. Now remember, kids, that this comes with 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of storage, according to the box, wherever the box went. There it is. Okay, so Kirin 970 inside, 4,000 milliamp hour battery. This thing is a battery champion, a camera champion, a performance champion. The only thing that's going to suck on this phone is the user interface, the skin. It's Android 8.1, which is pretty awesome, Oreo, and it's got EMUI 8.1 as well, or 8.0, not sure. All right, still says my connectivity is bad. I don't know what to do about that, folks. Hopefully this video does not cut out on and off and you can actually enjoy watching it. So there you have it. Now, let's pull out the P20, shall we? Double unboxing. Same thing, P20, Huawei, P20. Dual camera, not triple. Serial numbers, this one has also black. And what are the specs? 128 gigs and 4 gigs of RAM, which is basically standard. Huawei P20, blah, blah, blah. Okay, are we ready? Yay, another box. All right, this one has also, this one does have the screen protector on, so this one doesn't. So you see, I think these phones were not like, I don't think these are, I think these are pre-production or were, you know, media samples or something, because they don't have the peel off thing in the back. I wanted to peel things off. Peel. Anyway, I'm putting fingerprints everywhere. Let's go through the box again. Cut out with a smaller lens opening. We've got, again, a divider with a SIM removal tool. Nothing here. I think there's supposed to be a PTU clear case in here. Again, TPU, sorry, clear case. Or maybe some manuals. What does that mean? Manuals? Manuals, okay. Then we've got the same stuff here. We've got the European charger, the earbuds with micro USB. Now, you know, I'm not going to go in great detail because we just saw this before. And the USB Type-C. Ooh, I love how it's purple. That means fast charge compatible. You need to use their cable with that brick to get the fast charging. It's proprietary. Anyway, and no, you know, and here's the headphone adapter. So that hasn't changed from the other box. Now let's look at the phone. Actually, let's put this over here. Phone. So this is a P20. Now this does not have an OLED screen. It's an IPS, I think. Well, they say LCD, but I'm pretty convinced it's IPS. So I like to peel things off, and I don't like screen protectors. So this is happening right now. I'm peeling this off. Are you ready? All right, I peeled that off. So as you can see, it looks very similar with the notch, fingerprint reader at the bottom. You've got the same speaker. Sorry, I'm trying to get you. There you go. The same round speaker earpiece, and then you get the 24 megapixel f/2.0 1 micron camera. 1080p display again, but this one is IPS, not OLED. So, you know, if you do the thing where you turn off the notch, you'll probably get a bit of a grayish spot there from the backlight. Not quite as nice of a display. Also, this one is not water resistant, whereas the P20 Pro is water resistant, IP68. This is IP53, which is technically splash resistant, maybe a few drops of water like when the rain. Dual cameras in the back, I'll get into those in detail in a second. And again, fingerprint reader at the bottom, you know, which is weird. I really much rather have it in the back and then or under the screen, because, you know, like these phones are supposed to be almost full screen, right? And so it's really interesting because it's like this is kind of feels old fashioned having this like chin with like the fingerprint reader on it. Like I don't know what they were thinking there. It's weird. All right, let's give you the show of the back. Again, portrait mode orientation for the writing. Huawei. The Leica details, if it goes into focus, there you go with the camera specs. Flash and color temperature sensor, laser autofocus, which by the way on the P20 Pro is between the telephoto and the 40 megapixel, right there in between those two. But here it is right between the flash. And then you have the 20 megapixel monochrome and a 12 megapixel color. So 12 megapixel monochrome f/1.6. 20 megapixel monochrome, 12 megapixel RGB f/1.8 with 1.5 micron pixels. No telephoto. That's the specs. Same fancy crazy algorithms. Notice I said OIS only on the telephoto of the P20 Pro. There's supposedly no OIS on the other lenses, but iFixit talked about this in their teardown and found that, at least on the P20 Pro, the monochrome and 40 megapixel RGB cameras both have OIS, but it might not be enabled for whatever reason. Interesting. The modules have it. I don't know why they don't have it on. So both are black and a little boring. I wish they'd sent me the pink one of this and the twilight one of these, but there you have it. Let's give you a tour quick of the edges. You've got secondary microphone on top, no IR blaster on the P20. SIM slot on the P20 here, dual nano SIM, no micro SD. Remember, you have 128 gigs of storage in here. Speaker and primary mic's probably in there somewhere. USB-C, that's the bottom, and then the left side here has the power button and the volume rocker. And I love how they got a red accent on the power button on both phones. You can see how the module protrudes a little bit, and on the P20 Pro it protrudes even more. So it is definitely quite the lens and camera hardware under there, right? Anyway, so let's compare them both. Size-wise, boom. Interesting also how the P20 Pro is slightly grayer than the P20. And no, it's not the lighting, okay? Here we go. You can see how there's definitely lighter gray-black color than the P20 Pro. And then the displays, right? Which I'm just going to wipe real clean real quick. There you have the display differences. So A little bluer on the P20, a little yellower on the P20 Pro. Interestingly, it's the reverse when I look at them in real life. So the camera here, this iPhone that's filming this, is seeing this P20 Pro on the right being a little bit more warm and the P20 being a little more cold. But what I'm seeing is the reverse in real life. I'm seeing the IPS panel being a little warmer and the OLED, the P20 on the P20 Pro, sorry, on the right being a little warmer. It's cooler. It's interesting. Sizes, honestly, you know, the size is so little difference that if you're going to buy one, assuming you have the money, because there's a big price difference, about, I don't know, 200 euros or something, I would get the P20 Pro simply for the camera and the larger screen and the OLED. And you get more RAM and you get the infrared transmitter. Anyway, that's it for these two phones. I'm going to set them up right now and play with them. I'm super excited. And let's compare the cameras real quick, so you can see them. I don't know. Let's do that. Nice, huh? Look at this. These phones are gorgeous. Really a little sad that I didn't get the twilight color for the P20 Pro and that beautiful pink for the P20, but hey, I guess I can accessorize with the case. So there you go. I guess the bad performance notifier on the on my live stream app here went away, so the streaming quality is back to normal, isn't it? Okay, folks, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm super excited. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what to do about it. It's kind of insane. This is the phones I've been looking forward to getting my hands on for quite a while. So I'll be frank, I'm mostly going to use the P20 Pro because, you know, mobile photography is my big life. So, but I'll play with the P20 kind of on the side a little bit. I'll take it out maybe when I want to go out and have a slightly smaller phone in my pocket. But, and yes, I will play with both. Don't worry. I wish I could just say, oh, well, forget it. I'm going to send this one out to somebody else to play with, but I can't. I really do have to take them both for a spin. So, ta-da! Now, let's do this. Ta-da! You can see the iPhone's reflection. Maybe it's better if I do this. I don't know. Yeah, it looks better. Maybe it looks better if I do this. All right, folks, that's it. Please like the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, but more importantly, go visit mobiletechpodcast.com, which is where I do my podcast every week, and I talk about these phones. This video is really kind of like there to augment and provide some physical, visual content for the podcast, so that when I talk about a phone, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I put these phones to their paces and use them extensively and then talk about them on the podcast. So subscribe to the podcast, mobiletechpodcast.com. Subscribe to the to this channel and like this video and all that good stuff. Thanks for joining me live. I know that this was a little hiccupy with the video performance. It's really weird. I use LTE for this because generally the uploads are faster and more reliable. And I have plenty of bandwidth, but sometimes I get this little icon that says my connectivity is poor, and I'm not sure why. So thanks for trudging through it with me, and I'll see you soon for another live video. All right? Take care, everyone. Bye.